She won that match 22-20, 21-18, 21-19. Kirsty Gilmore came through another epic against Christina Gavenholt. 21-13, 20-22, 21-16. So nobody gains the advantage in terms of fatigue and preparation for the match. This is in fact the first time they have played one another. So no clear favourite for the match, but just based on previous results, Nathan, I would say that the number 3 seed, Carolina Marin, is the favourite for this one.
Indeed, Anthony. I think the Spanish young star really now, quarter-finalists of the World Championships this year. Actually played on a team, the European select team, with Carolina Marin earlier this year in Indonesia, and she was the standout player on the team, winning all 6 of her matches out in Indonesia. So she really is a huge talent, and coming out of Spain is even more impressive. Not known for producing world-class players on a regular basis. I know that her training regime is extreme, and she even balances that 6 or 7 hours of training with studying as well. So hats off to the Spanish girl, but she's got a tough job on her hand against Kirsty Gilmore. Really on a rich vein of form after winning the title last week in Czechoslovakia and playing really well yesterday against Christina Gavenholt. We'll see if she can take that form into the final here and cause the favourite Marin lots of problems.
Wow, we were so impressed yesterday with Kirsty Gilmore's ability to move around the court. Incredible athleticism, even pulling out some jump smashes.
She did indeed. She was so aggressive yesterday. We just see it there again. Unfortunately just missing on the sideline, but she was attacking every possible opportunity yesterday. She does play a high level of doubles as well and uses even more jump smashes at doubles, but it is unusual to see that in the ladies singles game. She can actually jump smash and then recover in to get the block if it comes back over.
Both these ladies very young, up-and-coming stars from their own countries. Both very, very physically able. Carolina Marin probably the stronger of the 2 players, would you say, Nathan?
Potentially. She's had more exposure so far on the world circuit. She has been playing Super Series level of tournaments for 2 or 3 years now after coming out the juniors. Kirsty Gilmore still playing a trade more on the European scene, but she will be stepping up to Super Series level within the next year, no doubt. Already making a strong start here. Just pushing that one wide, but she'll be happy with the start, competing evenly with Carolina Marin.
Now, what should we be looking for, Nathan, in terms of Carolina Marin? The kind of performance that takes you to a world quarter-final. You must possess a lot of assets. Talk us through some of the things that you've seen in the past.
Well, she's a very talented left-hander. For me, one of her strengths is a really penetrating, clears deep into the corners. She's also a very aggressive player, and the crowd in here will hear when Carolina Marin has won a point. Huge shouts. That call, I think, firstly went in favour of the Spanish girl, but then was overruled in favour of Kirsty Gilmore of Scotland. Well, Carolina Marin really have seen a mature head on her shoulders for such a young female player. She really can work her way into a game if it's not going well, and she has a change of tactics if needed.
It's a good start for Kirsty Gilmore, though. We did say she does possess great athleticism, and that is definitely the case. We saw her yesterday taking the shuttle very early at the net. Because of that quick speed, she's unable to do that. Well, Kirsty Gilmore, the top-ranked British player around by quite some way, training up in Scotland as opposed to training with the GB squad in Milton Keynes. And it seems to be paying off in terms of results.
Well, I think one of the big deciding factors for Kirsty Gilmore to stay based in Scotland is having coach Yvette